Hey guys, welcome back. Argomon here, and here it is, our very last secret rare to be revealed in the Battle of Omni. Today we're going to be discussing all the super rares and the secret rares that are out for the Battle of Omni that we've seen. We've seen them all officially, which is really exciting. We haven't seen the whole set yet, so we're not going to do a whole set review. We're going to wait until the whole set gets released. We're still missing like a little bit over 40 cards. So I want to wait until we see those cards. That way we can do like full discussions, like in-depth combos and all the stuff that obviously gets hidden from us until the set gets released, which I'm super excited about. But this is my way of being able to discuss these level 6s, these super rares and secret rares in deeper discussions than I would in the set review. The set reaction review and stuff like that. That way that video is not as long, and also it's more exciting for me to see the potential archetypes that we're going to get now. So if you guys like this kind of content, like the video, and also do me a favor guys, subscribe, like the video. It's super helpful. I'm losing my mind recording this video. Little bit of context. I woke up, saw the Ultra S, and I was like, I think I can record like all the super rares and stuff that are out in this set now. I'm really excited because I was excited by doing that, but I was waiting for the last secret rare to get revealed. So I was excited, right? And then the first video was almost flawless. But for whatever reason, my computer randomly died. Turns out one of my outlets doesn't even work. And I got no warning about my computer dying. And I lost all the progress on that. So that sucks, right? Second time, my computer, after restarting, had to go through this whole process that made it sound like it was going to explode. So I had to cut that one because there's a lot of background noise. Third time, for whatever reason, there was like a race outside the house, the apartment, which like for like a good 5-10 minutes, vroom, 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 vroom. That was upsetting. Fourth time, I accidentally streamed the video, so that was upsetting. And then the fifth time, my computer did the thing again where it sounded like it was going to explode. So I had to restart everything. This is attempt number 6 to record this video. I am tired, but I really want to get this video out for you guys because I think I have a lot to say about these cards. So guys, like the video, helps me with the algorithm. You guys are the best. Okay, we're going to start with Sakuyamon DX. I love Sakuyamon. Sakuyamon's one of my favorite partner Digimon to ever exist. I think he's really cool. I love his design a lot. I love this card. I love this Digimon. It's great. Now, I do like the card a lot too. It has Blitz. When Digivolving, you can attack even if the memory's on your opponent's side. Now, let me tell you why I love Blitz. Blitz is one of my favorite skills because, specifically in Red, you get the benefits of evolving into your Mega without having to run the risk of your opponent being able to respond to the Mega you evolved. A lot of these Mega Digimon are 3 costs to evolve, which is a lot of memory to cost. A lot of memory cost to evolve in this day and age where people can easily choke you out of memory. And if you evolve into it, your opponent has the possibility of responding to your Mega by deleting it or getting rid of it one way or another, right? So having Blitz means you get all the the full the full benefit of getting the Mega without having to run the risk of it getting deleted because you get to attack already. So that's great, but that's only useful if this card has some good attacking abilities. Now it has Wind Digivolving. You may put a red Digimon card from your hand into the top of the Digimon's Digivolution cards, which is great because that means you get any evolution skill from any red Digimon in the game. And then for each Omni Shopmon or Zeke Greymon Digimon Digivolutions card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon that has 5,000 DP or less. Now, that's cool and all. What do we have to work with though? We have Omni Shopmon here, which can evolve from a Shopmon for 4. It's really similar to Beelzemon in that sense, but it's level 5 as opposed to level 6. But if this Digimon has Blitz, it gains Security Attack +1. So obviously you have Blitz, so you get Security Attack +1. Already, great, right? Then you have Zeke Greymon right here, which is when this Digimon attacks with Blitz, it can attack one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. This is awesome. If you have Piercing to go alongside this, you have a really powerful skill, right? They got Security Attack +1, Piercing, that can take Security, delete some unsuspended Digimon. And you have some Shopmon here if you do work with Shopmon. Shopmon gives you consistency, adding a Blitz and a Shopmon Digimon from the top 5 cards of your deck, which is a super good consistency for these style of decks. And, you gain 2,000 power, so being able to be 14,000 power is pretty good. So this, to me, just feels like a better version of Ancient Greymon. You can get a whole bunch of security pluses if you just stack a lot of Omni Shopmon, maybe some starter Greymon, stuff like that. It's really, really exciting. I like it a lot. Although in this case, it's probably better to just go from like the 3 to the 5 because you're only spending usually let's just say in theory, it costs you 4 memory to go from a level 4 to a level 5. that isn't this Omnishamon, right? You can do 4 memory just to go directly to the level 5. I guess you get less draws, but at the same time you get the security attack +1 with Blitz, and then there's other Digimon that can, like the starter Greymon and stuff, that can give you more security attacks. So you have lots of ways of getting security attacks in this color. I do apologize if my computer's background noise is really loud. Hopefully it's not that bad. Not really much I can do about it though at this point. I've tried. This is like my 6th time recording this video. I'm making this video get released one way or another. It'll go away with time anyways. Okay, so Omnishamon, excellent card. I like it a lot. And with that, it's pretty much already going away. I'm excited about that. Moving on, we got Hexablaumon. This card's really cool. It's also good for like these mega drop decks, like the decks that just play a lot of hard plays, like a lot of hard play megas. Let's discuss what card does. It's a blue, 11,000 power, evolves for 3 costs. Great. Tries to bomb 2 cards with Digivolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon. Already great. That's when attacking. Pairs well with a lot of different skills in the game. For instance, you even have this Blukomon over here, which is the evolution line. You gain a memory when trashing Digivolution cards, which is awesome, right? And then you get you have access to Star Deck Mat, which can give you memory if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution sources, which you can easily do with this Hexablaumon. And then if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards, it gets jamming. So your low power is mitigated by the fact that you have jamming, which is great. And then all turns, all of your opponent's Digimon without a Digivolution card can't attack or block. This is really good, specifically for dealing with blockers, right? You can attack, and your opponent can't block you because you can get rid of the evolution sources from a blocker. And since, if they can't block you, you get the whole jamming, yada, 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 which is excellent. And then you have access to, once again, we already talked about Blukomon. You also have a Chris Paildramon that has security attack +1 if your opponent has Digimon no Digivolution sources. Overall, excellent card. Love the line. It's also really good for, once again, those mega decks, because usually when you hard play megas, your opponent will respond by hard playing some things like blockers or other cards. And then obviously the hard plays don't affect you at all because they can't attack or block. Also really good against Rookie Rush, but that goes without saying, right? Hexablaumon, excellent card. Moving on, we have Sakuyamon. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this to the deck because that way you can see the whole picture. Let's do deck builder. Boom, there we go. Sakuyamon. Now, there's a lot of Renamon evolution line fans out there, which is really cool. Happy that you guys get the Sakuyamon. What does it do? It's a yellow card. It's got a lot of competition. War Greymon / Angemon, that whole line, really powerful. Really powerful. During your opponent's turn, when your opponent's Digimon is moved from the breeding area to the battle area, that Digimon gets security attack -3. So for your opponents that build up Digimon from the raising area, that way they're safe. They don't get to attack you pretty much if they become active that turn, which is excellent for you. Also stalls, prevents some extra checks here and there, which is really nice. And then all turns, your turn, all of your opponent's security Digimon get -3000 DP. So this is actually really good combined with like some lower DP or some lower level Digimon. You can attack with them and feel less worried about them getting knocked out or getting deleted from the security checks because your opponent has less power. This is really, really cool. I think this card goes really well with like maybe some more rush strategies for yellow. So that's good. Happy for all the Sakuyamon fans out there. Now, Crusadermon, unfortunately not named Lord Nightmon like it should have been. But another really cool level 6 Digimon. When attacking, you may play one level 3 Digimon from or one yellow Digimon card with the warrior in its type without paying its memory costs. This is really cool. I'm really excited about looking deeper into this card because I haven't actually done it yet. But anything that has the warrior type, you can't really see it from here. Let's see if you can see it here. It doesn't tell you here, but it says right here, type warrior. You can just play them hard from your hand. This is really good specifically because we have a Nightmon here that's a warrior type that has a -4000 DP reduction on play. You can hard play them from your hand. This is also good because you get the hard play level 5 that you can evolve into level 6s, which is excellent. And then all turns, for each of your other Digimon, this Digimon gets +1000 DP. So if you get a whole lot of Digimon on the board, you can make yourself really powerful. Obviously pairs well with its own ability to get more Digimon on the board. So that's really cool. I think this card has a lot of snowballing potential, which I'm excited about. I can't wait to try this card out. I'm actually really excited to see what other warrior type Digimon exists in the game. Because it can be even level 6 warrior. Can it be? It can even be itself. Wait, is that right? Is that true? Is it really? Can it? Whoa, hold on. When attacking, you may play one level 3 yellow Digimon card or one yellow Digimon with warrior in its type. So can you play yourself from your hand? I think that says type warrior. Royal Knight. Yeah, this is Warrior Royal Knight. That's crazy. Bro, that's actually insane. You can attack with this card. You can summon another Crusader Mon. That's actually super cool. So this has a lot of snowballing potential. Swarming level 6s on the board that can evolve into level 7s. Bro, this takes like level 6 box to a whole new level if you think about it. This is crazy. Because this is one of those cards you don't actually mind hard playing. You don't have any wind digivolving effects, right? And even if you're like bricking, right, you can hard play this Crusadermon, and then the following turn you can attack to get even more, and then you can evolve them all into Chaosmons. That's crazy. This card is really cool, actually. I didn't even realize that the first few times I recorded the video. Anyways, that's it for that. We'll move on. This is Bancho Lilymon, another on deletion effect. Return one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Just more on deletion, just like the other Bancho dot cards. Refleezamon. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the deck so that you guys can actually see it. Deck builder here. Thank you. There we go. So I want you guys to look at. I need to look up the lore in this Digimon because this Digimon's gorgeous and I've never even seen it before. Refleezamon. Hello, can I take a look? There we go. She is stunning. She's a beautiful card. But anyways, it's like another pseudo level 7 because you're gonna evolve from a level 6 for 1 cost. It's got Digiburst 2, which is great because if you're like a pseudo level 7, you get extra Digivolution sources that you can Digiburst from. All of your Digimon gain 2000 DP for the turn. Already great. Combined with things like Sarismon, that rest your opponent's Digimon so that you can get those extra. What's the word? So that you can get more power to delete the Digimon that you rest is excellent already. And then your turn, when your Digimon uses Digiburst, one of your opponent's Digimon cannot attack or block until the end of your opponent's next turn. Absolutely absurd card. Being able, because you activate this by being able to Digiburst yourself, right? So if you use Digiburst, you can stop your opponent from attacking you with any card. You can stop an Omnimon from attacking you, for instance, right? So that you don't lose the game the following turn. Or you can stop one of your blockers so that you can attack without having to worry about being blocked. And it's only 1 cost to evolve from a level 6. And being able to evolve into the Digimon is already really good in green. Even though we're getting the ban on that 1 card that reduces evolution cost by 5, you still have a lot of really cheap to evolve Digimon in green that you can abuse with Refleezamon while also having Digiburst, while also using the skill. And then green is the Digiburst deck. So I'm super excited about this and playing this card with Hercules Kabuterimon. I think I want to try it out. It's going to be really exciting. I'm super excited about it. So there's that. We also have this Argomon. It's a rare. We don't really have to discuss it, but I guess I'll give it a short little hello. It's got Digisorption 2, which is nice. We have this new card that you get Digisorption cards from your deck, which is really cool. And then, not from your deck, it's a top 5 cards. It's a searcher. Suspend all of your opponent's Tamers when Digivolving, and then your Tamers cannot be unsuspended. All Tamers cannot be unsuspended. So it's a good like anti-Tamer card if Tamers become a problem. Tamers are already kind of a problem though. There's a lot of really good Tamers, not only in this set, but just in general because of all the support we're getting nowadays. Now we can look at some other cards. We got a Black Metal Garurumon, which is really, really strong. This pairs really well with the Omnimon, the black Omnimons that we're going to be discussing later. But yeah, we got Metal Garurumon here. It's got Reboot, which is already good. Wind Digivolving, it's got Digiburst 2, which is really powerful. You can delete one of your opponent's Digimon that has a play cost of 6 or less. And if a Digimon was not deleted by this effect, you can trash the top card of your opponent's security. So it's a free security check without actually checking security, right? If your opponent doesn't have a Digimon with 6 play cost or less, black card, great card, love it. You can then evolve it into one of the black Omnimons, which we'll discuss later in the video. Really cool card. We also have this black Wargreymon that has security attack +1 and reboot. Who cares? We have, am I already near the end of the video? I guess I already am. I made this video a lot shorter than I thought, which is good because that's what I want to do. We have, now this is interesting. We've already made a whole video about this card. Real quick though. 10 cost to play, 2 to evolve with Vengeance. Great, Retaliation, whatever you want to call it. Chaos Galmon, I made a whole video discussing Chaos Galmon. And also, viewers, let me know in the chat down below, in the comments, not the chat. I'm not streaming anymore, like I was by accident. Anyways, Chaos Galmon. We made a whole video discussing this card, the potential combos, and the potential deck builds. If you guys want me to do that for any of the cards we've discussed today, let me know in the comments, please, because I am always interested in doing stuff like that. This is always really fun for me. making potential deck builds and going deeper into strategies. That makes me want to do something like that similar for the Crusadermon, because I love the gimmick that this card gives you. Being able to summon any warrior card from your hand when attacking is really cool, especially since you can replace yourself if everything is correct. We did a whole video about this card. It was really interesting. I talked about how, like, so I guess we can do a really short synopsis. When you may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon, so it's got a little bit of control. This card takes control purple to a whole new level. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon gets deleted, you may play a level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory costs. You don't get to use any on-play effects, but that's cool because you have access to Beelzemons. You can get Impmons back to evolve into Beelzemons to delete even more Digimon. You can get Tapermons to draw more cards. All sorts of really strong level 3 effects that don't mind being deleted. And obviously this is anytime a card gets deleted, which means whenever you digivolve, you get to proc the effect of this card because one of your Digimon was deleted, which means you can instantly replace with level 3, which is really cool. And I was talking in that video, like, what would happen if we got a purple Omnimon, or a Digimon, an Omnimon that can evolve from a purple card, like the Zwart one or the defeated one, and we did indeed get exactly that, which is right over here. We'll discuss that later in the video. Super excited about that. So purple control becomes really strong with this card. There's this other card here, Tactimon. When attacking, activate one of the following effects. If you have no other Digimon, activate all of them instead. Gain 1 memory when attacking. This Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP, so it becomes 13,000. And delete 3 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Now, the skills are all okay. Having all 3 of them would be pretty good, but not amazing. And there's too many good purple cards in this game for me to think this card's amazing. So this is kind of like set fodder, honestly. But it's cool nonetheless. Mega Dramon here. When digivolving, trash the top 5 cards of both players' deck. So if you want to deck out your opponent, Mega Dramon combo. Let's get it. On deletion, actually this is really powerful because if you're not playing against exactly purple, this is really big disruption. You can get rid of some of the really cool, really important combo pieces with this card. Trashing the top 5 cards of a deck is kind of absurd if you think about it. For only 3 memory, this is the only card in the game that does this. This card is ridiculous. Really good disruption for purple. And then on deletion, if you have a tamer in play, you may play a level. If you have a tamer in play, you play a level 6 Digimon card with Gallantmon in its name from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. Pretty good. I like how big this is. There's an Omnimon in his hand. I made a tweet about this a while ago. This thing's massive. Especially if you think about, if you watch the anime and you see how big Omnimon actually is. Omnimon's huge, and this thing is ridiculously big. Yada 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 yada. Being able to play Galmons from your trash is pretty cool. Like, Galmons have good effects, right? We just discussed Chaos Galmon. You don't get the when digivolving effects of Galmons, which are probably like the better effects usually. But you know, I think the deck out strategy alone makes this deck really cool. I like it a lot. Moving on. Diaboromon, the anti-Omnimon deck. Now, we've seen what the old Diaboromon does. This Diaboromon is really similar. When digivolving, play a Diaboromon token. The tokens are 3,000 DP, level 6 white Digimon with a memory of 14, and our Mega Form. It's really cool. It's unidentified type, unknown attribute. That pairs well with all the other Diaboromon support that we've gotten, which I'll make a whole video on maybe in the future if I feel like it. If you guys want me to. If you guys ever want to see me make a video, all you gotta do is leave it in the comments, and I will 100% do it for you. Attempt number 6 to record this video has got my throat hurting. What's important about this Diaboromon is the Armageddon that matters. 15,000 power. This is essentially an Omnimon, right? But instead of 6 costs to evolve, it's 3 costs to evolve from a black or a white card, which is the Diaboromon, obviously. When playing this card from your hand, you may delete one of your Diaboromon to reduce its play cost by 12. And has Rush, which means if you play this card and it's still your turn, unlike Blitz, if it's still your turn, you can attack the same turn you play this card down, and it can only be a 3 cost to play if you have a Diaboromon token, for instance, that you maybe delete. Now, is this better than excuse me, guys? Is this better than hard evolving it? When you hard evolve, you get the draw, but when you hard play, you get the Rush. So it really depends on what you need at the moment, right? But all turns, all level 7 Digimon do not activate their when digivolving effect. All Omnimons have great when digivolving effects, so being able to stop those is really good. Excuse me. And, you know, you got all the Omnimon stats as well. You're very powerful. So Argomon, pretty cool card. Really great. Now that this is really good because, like, obviously the first Omnimon deletes one Digimon and all Digimon with the same name, which is the anti-Diaboromon strat. But being able to play around Diaboromon with Armageddon here is really, really powerful, which then makes Diaboromon almost a valid strategy. Now, obviously, you have to evolve into this thing first for your strategy to really be valid, which means you run that risk of losing to Omnimon if they get more consistency than you do. But it's still really cool. I'm really excited about testing out a Diaboromon deck in the future. Now, to move on to all of the new Omnimons, we have 1, 2, 4 different Omnimons in this set to talk about to close out this video. So we'll go ahead and make this really quick. Omnimon here, the first one, it's got Blitz when digivolving. Obviously, you can attack immediately. 4 costs to play, so it's one of our cheapest, probably the cheapest Omnimon we have, right? I think it's a cheaper one, but like, yeah, it's one of the cheaper ones we have, right? When digivolving, you can unsuspend, so you can attack, unsuspend, and then use your Blitz immediately. So it's really similar to Chaosmon in that sense, but you don't get to attack any unsuspended Digimon. In all turns when the Digimon would be deleted or returned to the hand or deck by an opponent's effect, not by battle, but by effect, you can trash one of your level 6 Digivolution cards from this Digimon to prevent this Digimon from being deleted or returned to the hand or deck. So it stops Millenniumon's effect, obviously stops Chaos. It doesn't stop, I don't think it stops the yellow Chaosmon though, because I don't think DP reduction counts. Yeah, I don't think it counts. But like just stops other Omnimons, things like that. Stops Terraforce. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool overall. Pairs really well if you get all this new Omnimon support, which we might discuss in a different video if you guys want to see me do it. We have some alternate arts. Oh, I haven't really, I guess we should probably like put this on screen, right? So you guys can actually see it. Let's do that real quick. So you guys can see all of the beauty of this card. Because these cards look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Boom and boom. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. So I talked about the card already. Here's the picture. There you go. I didn't forget about you guys. No worries. And then we have Omnimon Zwart. Like I said with the Chaos Galmon video, this card came out literally the next day after I uploaded that Chaos Galmon video. I was kicking myself, but I was like, but I called it. I called it. So people that saw this video saw me call it. When Digivolving, it's 6 cost to play Mega, so similar to Millenniumon. But it's 15,000 power, which is more powerful. And then trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then you may play up to 2 black or purple Digimon cards that have a play cost of 8 or less from your trash without paying the memory cost. And you do get their win plate effects. This is amazing for the Chaos Galmon deck I was just talking about, right? Because you can get Chimeramon and whatever other level 3 Digimon you can get. If it's preferably a Digimon with a win deletion effect, right? That can help you draw, like Tapermon or something like that. Chimeramon, let's just say Chimeramon and Tapermon, right? You get Chimeramon and Tapermon. The Chimeramon activates its effects, delete one of your opponent's level 5 Digimon, and delete the Tapermon. You draw a card. Then you have the Chaos Galmon on board that can revive any level 3. You can then revive an Impmon, which you can also evolve into a Beelzemon later, while also getting more effects from this Omnimon Zwart, which is when attacking, you return 1 level 6 Digimon card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to your hand to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon that has a play cost of 12 or less. This also completely replaces things like Piedmon, because it's 6, obviously you have to evolve into it, but like, you just get you can get 2 blockers. Like anything with 8 or less memory is ridiculous. 8 or less play cost, I should say. And obviously, you may return 1 level 6, so to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon that has a play cost of 12 or less. So if anything on the board has attacked the following turn, if they're unsuspended, you can delete it. So more deletion, more board control, more board presence. I really, really like this card. This card's ridiculously powerful. I can't wait. I love purple. Purple's probably my favorite color in this game. I feel like there's like purple and yellow. I think yellow is my favorite color, but purple has always been one of my favorite colors to play. I don't know, man. Purple and yellow are both like my favorite though. It's a toss up between those two depending on how I feel that day. Yellow, I feel like I've always had the most success with, while purple is just the deck I've always want to keep building new purple decks. Purple's so much fun. But yeah, Omnimon Zwart D, ridiculous. Or Omnimon Zwart, I'm sorry. Zwart D is a different deck. It's a different card. This is the secret rare. It's a little bit blurry. We'll see official copies of it in the future. And now for the last card here, we're actually going to look at the picture first, because the real picture is magnifique. Look how gorgeous this card is. It is a 3 cost to evolve on. This is the official cheapest Omni to evolve, but you never want to evolve into this card unless you actually kind of have to. That's actually true. You kind of do want to evolve into this card. I lied to you. It's only 13,000 power, but it's 3 of a cost to evolve from a purple and a black. It has a security effect to play it. You could play a level 7 from your security, which is kind of crazy. But your opponent doesn't get deleted. The Digimon that battle this card does not get deleted. There's an Argomon Zwart D. D stands for defeated, I believe. It's a little skeleton man. You can play this card on the board directly, which is great. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's tamers. So it is the first card that can canonically kill children. I'm sorry. It can canonically delete tamers. This is not okay. This is not okay, but it's cool. I mean, tamers are getting kind of ridiculous, so being able to get rid of tamers on the board is excellent. And then on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. So it's one of those cards that you don't mind swinging with, because if you can delete it, boom, you can delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the same time. Excellent card. Really, really, really good card. I can't wait to test this out in purple as well. Although I'm not really sure if I will, because I like the... I mean, tamer deletion is excellent, though. I'm not going to lie. And then last and not least... Finally, to end this video and end this recording session, for the love of God, we have Omnimon X-Antibody. Oh, something went happen. Something happened. I clicked the card. Okay, cool. This is shout out to DTCG Review. You guys know I made those videos all the time discussing their weekly reviews of tournaments, which they haven't done in a while because there hasn't really been a lot of tournaments in Japan in a while. Obviously, you know, virus land. X-Antibody here has the effect when you can Digivolve this Digimon with Omegamon in its name to this Digimon at 3 cost. So this is our first like pseudo level 8, right? Because you can evolve this on top of any Omegamon. So you can play this in any of the Omegamon decks, including a purple card. Whoa, that's actually kind of cool. I might actually throw this into the purple deck I was talking about earlier. When attacking, destroy one Digimon that has lower DP than this Digimon, which is pretty much everything in the game besides other Omegamons, right? Omnimons. And then opponent's turn. When your opponent's Digimon attacks, discard 2 evolution sources from this Digimon to end that battle. This is not once per turn. And you are a pseudo level 8. You're a pseudo level 8. So let's think about it. You have level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you delete 2 evolutions, 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. You can do this 3 times. You can do this 3 times. This card's ridiculous, dude. You can do this 3 times. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you can do 3 times while still having. So even if you evolve directly from a level 7, right? You can get rid of the 2 and the 3, the 4 and the 5, the 6 and the 7. So as long as you evolve this from a level 8, you can do it 3 times. Stop your you can end the battle 3 times with this thing's on the board. This card is ridiculous, dude. And of course, you know, deleting Digimon all the time when attacking. This card is insanity. It is absurd. It is unfair. I think 6 cost to evolve was too low. It should have been like 7 or 8 to evolve. This card is ridiculous, redonkulous. Oh my god, it's so cool. I'm excited about this card. But that's going to be the video, guys. Dude, I'm excited about building something like Chaos Galmon control, and then you end it off with this Omnimon. Let's just look how beautiful this card is. This man is edgy in more ways than one, man. Look at that. This card is crazy. And of course, this is probably my favorite artwork in this set, dude. This artwork's amazing. Anyways, you guys know the drill. Like the video. The video is just under 30 minutes, so I guess I've kind of reached my goal. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to discuss further when it comes to this set. Set review coming as soon as the set gets released, and I will see you guys next time.